I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. It's way more than we had before. There's still 500 left in this cargo to come down. So now I have the capacity to really work a whole bunch of these things. Yeah? Yeah. And I think I want to add one more here, right? Is what the idea was initially. So if I was to come over and add one more machine, come on now. Give me one more processor. Yeah, the plan was here, but I have to move the storage, which I can't do anymore. So now the plan is to go underneath. It's more of a concept of a plan. I keep using that because it's so funny. It's funny for me, all right? My boomer self. I'm firmly in the millennial camp, okay? So I'm not a boomer, but a very firm millennial. Yeah, I think maybe this isn't needed anymore. Let's just get rid of it. We have... There's enough other places for this to exist. I don't need that anymore. So we'll get rid of this. Pretty please, one of my drones. I realize you have a lot of other things to do, but I have made this your top priority. At least I thought I did. Are you still bringing it in here? Don't do that. I think you're still bringing it in. There's no way you would be doing this. I think you are, though. I think they're actually still bringing stuff. Yeah. I think I had to make it a lower priority. I think the drones were still bringing... They were bringing the rare earths into the storage because I made it high priority, right? And then they had to take it out in order to demo it. So I had to actually make it a normal priority so they stopped bringing the stuff. And then they... I don't know, man. That was weird. Anyway. Yeah. So we'll put this right like this. Now we have 4 of these machines, and then we'll focus on upgrading them instead of adding more. If we can get away with that, it'd be nice. Just for the sake of, you know, all of our CPU. Then this goes that direction. Cool. And then you can hook up, right. Yeah. Man, I don't have many connections left. We'll go there, I guess. And then have that be built first. So instead of spending it on that solar panel, we're going to spend it on more aluminum and more processing for the rare earths. And then on the research side of things, I'm still doing mechanical engineering, railgun after that. Conveyor Mark 5 has started now too, but now I want to get to the rare earth refinery upgrades. Yeah, I want to get to this and maybe to this. We can pay for those and take up less space. And I'm going to run out of space for concrete pretty soon. Here's all my smart concrete producers. They're doing pretty well. All that slag coming in is really great. But I only have room for 3 more. And then after that, I don't really have... I guess I probably could, yeah, move this over, and then I have room for a 4th here. So maybe 4 more at most. But then after that, everything about this is just upgrade existing machines, which is fine. You know, it's just money. But I have money. I'm making money, right? So that's fine. They did this, so now I need to get it into here. Yes, so this needs to go from here over to here. And then you are going to go from here into there. Like that. So now that extra iron we've been producing over on this side will make its way all the way out into this iron belt. So it gets it into the iron system, I guess. A loop. And then also, I guess I'll send some of it up top. We can send all of it up top, really, but... Yeah. I could send all of it up top if I just do something like this. I could do something like that. And then I could say that this is the priority, but all extra goes that way. Yeah. That works for me. So now iron and titanium are all sharing the same belt up to the surface to be put into storage. We have 2 full. Is that it? Almost. Yeah, I have 1 full one here for concrete. So that's neat. No existing contracts at the moment. I could get more, but I'm kind of focusing on other things at the moment. And this is done now. That's that aluminum extractor I just made. Yep. So that's going to get upgraded because I need it. And then let's see what we get over here. We're about to lose light. We're at 42 days of power. So That's not accurate because it's, you know, at the current drain rate. So I need the power to be completely offline before I really know the drain rate. And I want to see a wider cone behind this. Come on. Give me something. Give me something. I don't see any impressions. You can sometimes tell where things are. Stuff like that. You can sometimes tell where things are. Yeah, silicon right there. But I don't see any. I've got one of those real fancy OLED monitors. So I can usually see that contrast fairly well. But in this case, I don't think there's anything else over here. And I need to stop scanning because I'm going to use up all my power. So I need to stop doing it. But yeah, let's see where we are here. 9.2 days. I just used up all my power. Yeah. So let's go ahead and turn these back on. Help this for a little while. Yeah. This is pretty good. Look at all this. Wow. Fancy. We can upgrade you as well, can't we? So I guess this assembler is staying here forever. I just upgraded the stupid thing. I was supposed to be temporary. All right, fine. Well, it's going to stay there. I guess duralumin plate's going to be made here now. Not in here, which is fine. It gives me more space for carbon fiber and some of the more advanced stuff. I do still want microchips to be done in here. I don't want it to be sitting here because this area is supposed to be for the microcircuits production. So, yeah, everything's running pretty well, I guess. And then my drillers have nothing to do. That's not good. Let's have you clear out this, clear out this. Give me access to this iron. Do I need it? Not really. No, I mean, there's a lot of iron I still haven't tapped into yet. There's some silicon over here I haven't tapped into yet. There's a lot of stuff, but I think maybe we'll just kind of paint this, all this rare earth stuff right through here. Just paint all these things. You can get access to it there. And then I'll go down to 2 drillers. Because I really don't need it. What I need more of is like all that regolith kind of just being brought in from the surface. So I think maybe even it could do me well to have like one more carrier, one more hauler bot. These things supposedly are... Oh, right, because I moved them. So research mode for you, research mode for you, and research mode for you. So all of you are now doing research stuff. Okay, good. For a little while anyway. And this truck is idle. Are you able to actually keep up with the MDR? Yeah, it looks like it. We're bringing back 571 rares. My gosh. Am I going to be able to even... I can't process that many. It's coming in so fast. There's no way I can process it all. I have to expand this operation, don't I? I feel like I got to expand it. I just made this tier 3, which I didn't really need to do, but look at that. All the way out there, it did it. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll just have that happen. Sure. Why not? It's a tier 3 now. And it'll flow right through here even faster than it did before. Okay. There. Flow. Flow, my regolith. Flow. It definitely needs more. I have to process more. So the slag needs to be... I guess I can tap it onto this belt, the slag, and then it will go. That'd probably be fine just to get it into the system. I wanted to get it through here, right? And then this needs to be connected there. Otherwise, that slag's not moving through. There we go. And then, yeah, I got to expand it. I need a lot more rare earths processing. So we're going to put a few more of these in here. Let's have this go this way. And then actually it needs to be one more over. Yep, give it room. So we'll go like 3 more. I think it's got to happen. And then straight through this way and in. In you go. Come on now. Don't do this. What are you doing? Let me in. No? Why? Why you not let me connect the belt? Thank you. I am just a dysfunctional person today or something. Like it is. It's one of those days, guys. Which for me is another Tuesday. But it's one of those days where it's just like things are not... The clickety clicks aren't clicking. I need this to be Well, shit. Actually, I need you here. Because I need you out of the way. I don't want to do another underground if I don't have to. So we're going to go there with it instead. Yeah. Now the slag will come out in this direction. And then it will go under here. And then meet up that. I probably could have done it here instead, but it doesn't matter. A little extra belt isn't going to hurt nothing. Or for the grammar police out there, anything. It isn't going to hurt anything. I swear. I had somebody, like, I think it was 2 different people telling me, like, I don't say to be. Like, in what instance, in what situation, in what sentence is to be ever needed? Like, just tell me. All right, make it, put it in a sentence in the comments. A sentence in which the usage of to be is actually necessary unless you're talking about a person, right? So don't include like a personalization to it. You're like, I want to be an astronaut, because obviously I want an astronaut is a very different sentence. I get that. But like, you know, this, I think the example they used was this needs to be constructed. And I simply said this needs constructed. Like, to be is completely unnecessary in that sentence, okay? Back me up. English people. I guess not the English people. The English people are the ones after me. Instead, Americans, back me up, right? This needs constructed. This needs to be constructed. Totally acceptable, right? Just, we don't need the to be. I don't think that's necessary. Seriously, people talk different from different places, and I don't think there's a problem with that. In fact, I embrace it. There we go, right there. And let's go here too. Let's go to here too. Should I be using that as well? Should to be used in that sentence as well? Oh my god. All right, I think probably we should increase the speed of this one. I think it's about time that happens. And then underneath this, I think it's probably about time that happens. There we go. And can probably leave this tier 2. That's probably all right. This one could be tier 2. There we go. Now, obviously, it's not needed yet, but the logic is, you know, once these machines are online, it will be. And then we'll have one more here, and then so I won't need to go underneath for the next one, because only one more will exist here. And then what else? Power is in this area, right? So we go one here, and then there should have been another pole in this area. I guess we'll use this one because I want to be able to. Nah, it's fine. We'll just max that pole out. It's okay. Oh, and then the final thing on this side, of course, is connecting it. So there and there. Now, obviously, the belt's all slammed, right? And everything's full because this thing, for whatever reason, just does not continue to output, and I don't know why. This is really frustrating. It's like no, man, I don't want to give it. I don't want to do it. And I don't know why you're like this. Why are you like this? Only one? Only one. For real. Only the one. I don't get it. Are you bugged out of your mind? It's just bugged out of its mind. It's not locked. It just flat out won't work. You know? So here's what we're gonna do, because I don't want to deal with it anymore. We're gonna say nope to the buffer storage. Bye, buffer storage. Super dysfunctional nonsense. That's what that is. There we go. And then we're gonna upgrade this so it flows out faster and it all flows. Here we go. I don't think this is at all necessary, but it's happening. It just happened. There. If the buffer storage won't cooperate, then the buffer storage gets deleted. Okay. I am captain now. Whoops. Okay, so I'm going to start moving my data center stuff into the data center building, into the room that we're going to have. I don't think it needs to be positioned this way, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. in a somewhat realistic manner, in that we're going to have little walkways in between these dual back-to-back rows, you know, kind of like server racks would be, that kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and start tearing these down. And that's probably going to lock my system at some point here. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. So we'll go ahead and tear these down, and they'll use these resources to build up the data center that's over there. So hopefully that's how that goes. So we'll go ahead and have them do that. And then I'm going to make sure that they have all of these things as their high priorities here. So let's just go ahead and go like, yeah, that. Yep. Just click these and have them be like, hey, build these. And we have microprocessors. We've been making our own. So we'll have even more data center. We need to expand in the data center, right? So we'll have even more than we're breaking down here, but we'll start the breakdown process in this main room, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. So what else have I done? That's kind of it. There's a lot of regolith coming in now with that MDR. MDR is it's crazy flowing in. So it's definitely moving. And these belts are all just locked. So we do not have the capacity right now to process all of it. So it's definitely to the point now where we want to very much look at delivering faster. I want to get these resources in there as fast as possible. And that means tier 5 belts if I can do so, which I can't do so just yet. So the only other thing I could do is have it enter at 2 different points and spread out to these 3. So I think for now we can go ahead and do that. I can make that happen. So I'll go like this, and then what we'll do is we'll just bring this back, and we'll bring this back. Yep, like this and like this. And so what we'll end up doing is like going like that and going like this. Let's bring this back just a little bit. Yep, just a little bit there. Yep, and then we're going to take our conveyor and go like this, like so. We'll build all of that. This should have been upgraded. So whoops. Just go ahead and upgrade all of them. They're going to get upgraded anyway. Now, maybe not this one. That one's probably okay to stay tier 2. But this one, yeah, it's fine. They're going to get upgraded anyway. So let's just see what this does. Yeah, we want this one. Definitely go up. Okay, so this should allow us to get that regolith in there a lot faster, going in from both sides, both directions like this now. And then what we can do is 70 grand to upgrade that one. And we want to make sure we're still upgrading them in parallel here. So each side has the same upgrades. But hopefully this means we can process the stuff fast enough to where we don't need to just looking at it. Yeah, so where we don't need to add any more yet. I don't have the CPU yet to really add any more. So I'm just trying to process it a little bit faster if I could. So all these resources again can be used to build the CPUs over here. And it'll take them a bit to do that because they're not really going to prioritize one specific one, right? They're going to prioritize them kind of whatever order they want. So I won't be able to build anything new until this data center is actually up and running. But that's okay. Everything that's already here will continue to work. So the one thing I am seeing is we definitely have a power deficiency. A lot of these things that are up and running, there's a power deficiency with it. I do have these 2 buildings off, and there's still a power deficiency here. So, you know, we're going to need to, I don't know, I don't really want to burn more fuel, but I might need to add 2 more of these at least to hold us over. It does say there's 176 days of power, though, so I need the generation to go away. Yeah. So once the generation goes down, we'll see if half battery, we'll see if 50% battery is enough to last us. I doubt it. I really do. But, you know, the previous day I scanned way too much, and so I sucked it all down. Definitely want to get the ice routed as well to start getting that processed. But currently what I've done is I went ahead and upgraded these ice extractors. So they all have their upgrades, or at least, excuse me, both of these do have their upgrades now. So they're rocking at 100% efficiency, 150, I suppose, yeah, on each one of these. So that's pretty good. And they're filling this belt. And it's going this way. And then we have, of course, the aluminum getting filled too. So I have capacity now to make more fuel, is what I'm seeing here. I think that's what I'm seeing here, is I have capacity to make more fuel. Maybe. Maybe. Nah, maybe not. The ice still has to come in faster. And it should be now flowing through. Once this one fills, which it just did, we'll have more on this belt, and then this one will fill. Yep, and then we'll have more on this belt. So I think we will. And then once we do, I'll pop another machine here to make more. Research wise, I could always, of course, just go in and upgrade it. I think it's in fundamental. Yeah, I could go ahead and upgrade it to here and make it more efficient, which is probably something I should be interested in. But at the moment, I'm trying to get to that ray gun. And then the Mark V conveyors will solve my problems over here too. So looks like it's flowing pretty well. Obviously, I went a little overboard on the upgrades on this belt, so it's not quite the same. If I wanted it to look the same, I guess I could just do it like this. Just see if I can get it to look the same. There. Yeah, that's not too bad. Now we're flowing. There's no backup now, right? I don't want the belt sitting still. As long as the belt's not sitting still. You see this one here is coming in real fast. I probably could get away with making this upgraded and then come over to my cargo here. Yep, and let's get this upgraded too. I think that's probably one of the main reasons it's not happening right now. So if I upgrade this one to tier 3, that one's going to really start pushing that regolith to the belt now.
Director, I congratulate you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly, bypassing the common tender system.
Good.
Certainly this is great news, and by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation.
Yes, that's why I do it.
However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time. If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us.
Well, I need to make this a little bit wider, don't I? Just to make it all nice and neat. I mean, yes, I could fill this in. I just was trying not to. And then there might be doors and stuff through here too, so I was going to wait on that too. But I might make this wider. I might make this a little bit bigger. Hold on, we'll see. For now, I don't think it matters. I'll just put these here like this. I'll have this be like a little walkway area, right? I'm trying to make it a little realistic to what a data center would be like.
I strongly encourage you to take urgent contracts to a higher level, because the entire business reputation of our company depends on them.
Thank you, Ledger. Well, when they come in, I'll try and do them, you know? I have a lot of stuff up there that I can deliver now at a really fast pace. Let's go ahead and get these broken down too, so I can start getting another kitchen. Yes, I need another kitchen in here pretty badly, in fact. So let's break all these things down and we'll move that data center over on that side too. And at the moment, I have 8 colonists, so I think one of them died. I don't know what happened. They probably got hungry because they're working so far away and having to come all the way over here. And, you know, we're going to have another one. I just wanted the other one first. So I don't really mind. It's fine. We'll have 8 colonists now instead of 9. Okay. Let's see. For manufacturer, no, it's this side. It's the geologist is what I want. Yeah, so we're going to have to do the rover upgrade next. And then we'll get to the geologist down here. Yeah, so they're probably working over in these areas. And I can probably prevent them from working in these ones, for instance, just by going low priority. Then they'll focus on other jobs if I do that, and that's fine. That's probably for the best anyway. Looks like I can upgrade these two, but is there a reason to? Yeah, they're pretty full. They're pretty full. I can upgrade that one. All right, finally urgent contracts coming in. Let's see what it is. They want 110 microcircuits. I need to deliver it in 20 days, and I get 328,000. I mean, that's pretty bitchin'. I like that. Let's accept that one. And let's go over here to our existing contracts. Here it is. Oh, it's Malachite again. Yep. So this one, urgent. Yep, we're going to send you with the flight control center, and it's just going to be... Is it this one? Ooh, you need the big boy, eh? Yeah, I guess so. Just barely. Gosh, I feel like if it's 4,400 units, I should just use 2 of these. Yeah, we should just use 2 of these. We'll go 1 and then 2. Yeah, like that. Okay, good. Now, what we're going to want is we're going to make sure that we have enough microcircuits in here. So we don't have any microcircuits here. All the microcircuits we have are in storage down here, I guess, in these areas. And that's no good. So I need to get them up here, don't I? So let's see. How would we go ahead and do that? This side, I could bring it this way. That's going to put it onto... is it this one? It's this one, isn't it? Yeah. It puts it into this one, and then I have to bring that over. So that's doable. We can just say... And it'd be actually much smoother if I didn't go on this side, but I instead have it be... Why don't I change this? Let's change this. I don't like the way this is organized right now. That's the way it should be. And then you should go from this side over. Like that. Okay, so how we had this before, right, is that this side only feeds rare earth elements, and this side had everything else. So it goes this way. All of it goes that way. Yep. All right, and those are all Mark II belts. And then down here, to get the micro circuits in here, I want to stop this output. Yeah, let's block that exit so that all microcircuits go to storage. And we have 61 is what's being stored here, but I want it to now flow to the top side. So we're going to have it go, instead of going underneath, instead of going out and underneath, you're going to go this way instead. And we're going to have this be prioritized for now. Yep. So you're going to go that way instead. Obviously, I'm still doing Mark II belts, and I don't mean to here, but it's just what my new default is now. There we go. That'll be fine. All right, and then we let this out. If I do that, these will come up top to this. Where is it? Right here. It'll come up top here. It'll make its way down this belt and eventually end up in the system. And then it will go... There they are. So they're going to end up in the storage over here now. And then all I need to do is just make sure this is open so that it can go towards the flight control center. Now, at the moment, it might actually be faster to have drones do this. Could be faster just to let the drones bring it here. But this is a 20-day project, right? 20-day contract for the bonus. And we have 19 days left. I feel like we can pull that off. I feel like the existing, what we have right now and the way it's working will be fine. Because all of this should have come out and it went up top now. So I should see making its way towards the flight control center. Oh, this is stalled. Are we full on concrete? No. There's something else bothering this. What is this? Reset stuck resource. Is this full? Components is full? How did that happen? Okay. All right. Well, components is full. Here's what we'll do then. I'm going to unlock this. And since the contract doesn't involve it, it will reject it and bring it back into circulation. And that will, alleviate some of our fullness for this temporarily. But now I had no idea we'd make that many components. Now I need contracts for components. That's pretty wild. We'll upgrade that belt there too. Yep. Okay, cool. Well, everything will flow in here now. Yep, and then it goes out. So all this stuff will then get exited out here, but the stuff that it wants to keep will actually continue on and end up in there. And there it goes. There's our microcircuits. And then that's what it will collect. So everything else can just flow around. But apparently I need a contract for components as well. So, okay. Let's see about doing that. We're going to go here. That seems like a pretty good one. 37 days, 34 days. Okay, we'll do that. And then, let's see, 3,000. How many is it? 64. Okay, so we'll go with you. And you. There we go. All right, so obviously only one pot at a time. They're making their way through. As long as the components don't get in the way. Yeah, look at how much concrete's flowing through here, man. Ugh, so much concrete. That's why it's the first row, because just I don't want it to go through the whole system, right? And maybe it'd be better to even stop it before it even gets here. But once we get Mark 5 belts, this isn't going to be a bottleneck anyway. Let's go ahead and upgrade that too. There we go. All right, now they're going to stall out because they're full again. I can't believe that. That's crazy. All right, we'll let them out. And I have to rethink this system then. So for components, gosh, I mean, look, there's not a flaw in my system until one of the storages fills. And I just didn't, I saw this filling way before this, but I haven't even sent iron up here yet. So that's the thing. I haven't even sent iron to the top side yet. Steel. So maybe I switch these storages and make these components. I could do components here. I didn't realize I was making that many of them. For now, I'm just going to focus on selling them. I think that's an okay thing to focus on for the time being. Certainly want to get paid for them, you know? But where are the rest of my microcircuits? Because I had them in storage, and now they're just gone now. What happened to them? I had a bunch of them. I mean, they're probably making their way. Are they stuck in the machines? Is that why? Okay, they're stuck in here. Can I pull these out? Like, I know I can do that. I can turn this off, but I can't get the microcircuits back unless I tear this machine down. I don't think I can pull these out. Because allow taking resources is only for this. I can't take the other one. So are we going to have it done in time? I guess is my main thing I have to look at is, are we going to have it done in time? Let's lock this output so that all go up to the top. 2 more there, 3 more here. Maybe? I want the bonus though, right? You got to have the bonus. So I might break this machine down if it means getting the bonus. I can always rebuild it. I can just rebuild it in place. That's not a big deal. So I'm just going to do that. Let's just tear this down and we can rebuild it exactly where it is. It's not a big deal. That will give me the microcircuits necessary to send them up top and get them into this. And I can facilitate that other contract. We're also going to tell this that robots are allowed to bring the resource so that they don't need to try to figure out how to put it into storage and let it go through the belts. We're just going to let the drones bring the resource here. Hopefully the hauler drones will do this, so it's not just one at a time. Preferably the haulers would do this. There they come. There they are. And so we'll have 58. There's 68. There we go. That takes care of that contract. Okay. So we'll go ahead and close that. That contract leaves. And now we'll go ahead and tell them not to bring things here anymore. They don't need to. Oh, is that not it? Is that not all of it? Here's the components. Yeah. Okay, so now the components. Let's go ahead and unleash them. Let them out. So many. Oh my God, look at them come in. It's crazy. It's so crazy. All right. Definitely need a lot of contracts for components. That's crazy. Next contract that takes a lot of components. Let's give me a high volume here. 85 of them is not that high a volume. 102. Okay. We can make that work. Another 102 one. Okay. I have the max contracts. Okay, I have to wait for this to be done then. Fine. It's all right. It'll be done very soon. Here comes the components. There we go. Wonderful. Urgent contract just came in from Payfec, and they're going to give me 100% bonus if I can facilitate 800 fuel to them in 80 days. And I have 1,700 of it. So, yep, we accept that contract as well. That's going to be a good one, too. Let's see. We're at a little bit more left to go here. Let's go ahead and turn this on so they can bring these resources over there for this final bit of this contract as well. I just need to do more of these, you know? I just need to have more contracts going. Preferably ones that pay me SCT limited. Okay. You're going to have to wait. Indefinite timeline with no money. You're going to wait. That's fine. This one's the one I'm worried about, though. I think this is the end. I think this is the last shipment. But I'm going to miss out on this bonus unless I can somehow produce that. Like, can we... drones, can you bring this stuff up? I know it's probably faster to do this. Or it's more seamless to do this. But if I drop it on the ground, the drones should bring it. Hopefully. How much time left? 6 days? Maybe I'll just buy it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to buy them? I mean, that's an enormous bonus, right? That's over 100,000 bonus. And it's 6 days away. I can have that resource here in less than 2 days. I don't care if it's expensive. Like, that's 100,000 bonus. That's enormous. So 10 more? How much do I really need here? The bots are going to bring it. I'm hoping you have 10 on you. You do. That's really good. Okay, so you got 10 on you. That's 27 out of 35. Oh, wait, I think we got this then. Wait, I don't need to buy them at all, right? This hauler only has 1. That one has 1. Okay. 1. I mean, it's still getting there in 6 days. I think we're solid. Oh, is this closed? Oh my gosh, it's closed. Never mind. It's good now. Everyone can go back to doing what they were doing. Yep, we're fine. Everything's good. We got it. Enormous contract completed. 577,000 is what we got now. And now the fuel contract, which I need to go ahead and deliver for now too. So let's go ahead and start that. We'll have this. Now this needs to go. Now this is the difference, right? 77 days. We need to deliver this to the base, to the moon. Okay. That changes the dynamics a little bit, but not really. We can get there. 77 days, we can get there. All we need to do is load this with that fuel. So this is a different process, right? So now what we're going to do is we're going to have this belt deviate this way. I think we'll do it back here a bit. So let's go maybe about like here. I'm going to have you come on back here. Okay. Underneath this is okay too. And we're going to have you just kind of pop yourself in right here. And yeah, I'm upgrading the belts at different paces and stuff, and that's okay. So we're going to have this upgraded, this upgraded. I want everything to be at least level 3. Okay, so what we're going to do, by default, this is locked so that everything goes that way. All right, that's the default, is to go this way. But if we're going to facilitate delivery to the expedition center, then we change it. So now what I want to do is we're going to come over here and I'm going to say send resources. I need a truck for that. I happen to have a cargo that's idle right now near the base. Okay, so we'll go ahead and have them do that. And we're going to want to just say fill it and then come back. And that's what we'll do now. So now the fuel needs to be brought to the expedition center. And that's where we're going to now switch this to where this is locked and this is open. And we unleash the fuel. Now the fuel is going to head all the way over to the expedition center, and now the truck can get itself loaded and we'll have a whole bunch of it waiting for it. So that's nice. All that fuel is going to go in there. That's great. I just need the truck in there first because otherwise it stalls. I wish you could, internal storage or something there, but you can't really do that, unfortunately. And there's extra iron right over here, so we'll just drop it off right here. That's fine. All right, so now the fuel is going to go in. There we go. Now it's going to fill up. In the meantime, there's another urgent contract. They want some fuel. It's going to the moon. This is how you can tell. Yes, the moon. I see it. More fuel and more components, which is great. Big old bonus if we can do it in 60 days. I mean, I'd love to do it. I can do it. The thing is, I can do it. So I think it's really far away, but I have another truck, I think, to do this. So let's go ahead and accept that one too. And when this truck is done, we're going to have this truck leave because I have lots of fuel. That's the whole point of having all this fuel, to make me a ton of money. So as soon as you drop that off, I want you to come back here. You don't have a job right now. You're just going to sit here and wait for your next loading job. Okay? So as soon as this is full of fuel, then we'll tell you to go to the expedition center from there. Yeah, okay, we're good. Now I want to say... I accepted the contract right here. Yep. We're going to have to send resources all the way over there. Atlas. and fill and send. Okay. Now we're going to be sending not just fuel, although fuel is still stacked up right here, right? He's got his fill now, so this is going to wait. But then this one will start, and this needs fuel anyway. So we're going to have this load fuel too. And then I need to turn components on. So components is going to boot up now too. Components are coming down the belt. And we'll go ahead and close this and see if there's anything else we need to send. Here comes the components. And they'll be after this. Let's also upgrade this because I think it's too slow. Ah, okay. So you're full on fuel. So this is the other problem. So now I need an output belt through here too, right? And this can't work with fuel. My fuel setup is not great. I need to figure out a better fit for fuel. Maybe it would be better just to get it on the same belt system instead of having it be separate. For now, I can just empty the belt. I didn't want to do this, but I can just empty the belt. The bots will take it where it needs to go. So we can go ahead and drop this too. And now the components will come in and flood it. Yeah. And then we'll want the same thing here. We're going to want to have this go here. Well, not that big of a belt. Silly. Just a single belt is fine. Okay. Like that. And this gets it back into the whole system so that it can be sorted properly. So components, extra components, right, are now going out this belt. That's okay. So now did this just leave? It did. That one's gone now too. Okay, so both of those are on their way. And we can now close this. It doesn't need to be open. We can close that. And let's go ahead and upgrade this. And why not? Just upgrade all of them, man. At this point, just everything's going to be as fast as possible. It comes out of there. Very cool. All right, so we sold a bunch of components. We sold a whole lot of fuel. And yet we still have 580 left. And it's all going to the Expedition Center. Flowing that way now. We're going to go ahead and flip this, block that exit, open this one. And, we'll go back to our default of facilitating contracts that fly, as opposed to ones that take an enormous amount of time and our cargo trucks to reach all the way around to the furthest points of the moon. And you know what? Honestly, I think active fuel here so that you can meet your deadlines, because I want to get those bonuses. So we're going to turn fuel usage on, and then you will reach arrivals in 24 days, 34 days, and the contracts do not expire. There's 53 days in this one and another 69 days in this one. So we should get our bonuses from both of those in exchange for some fuel. So cool. Okay. I think I've done enough for today. I've moved my data center, or at least I've been working on. So there's a lot of data center stuff done here. We have nearly 600 CPU capacity now. So I can definitely start building more things. I want to get modular terminals going again. So I'm going to do that in between cuts here and between videos here too. And I may look to expand this because, as you can see, they're full. So I think it's time to expand this too. I'm going to break these down to do that and have them fully moved over here after this point. And then I'll expand one on this side, one on this side, and make sure they're all upgraded at this point, because there's still some upgrades I could do here too. One there and one there I can definitely still do, but I still think I need more. So, okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.